Word 'em up. What word 'em up? I'm so fly. Nobody can deny me. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Make sure your shoulders are dropped. Are your shoulders dropped? Or are you holding your shoulders up? Are your shoulders up or can you drop your shoulders? Abdul Kul Tafel Atat, Wabazung, Amafarikun, Shilel Kalum. We are in the love of all, and all love is in us. We are a part of all, and all is a part of us. We are one with all, and all is one with us. And we can succeed as a part of all and fail as individuals. I can be all that I wish in all as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, all does, I can. All does, I do. Istanjay, Ilaku. I'm just excited. Just excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks everybody for showing up in the building and being really, really present today. Yeah. How y'all feeling today? Y'all looking all laid back, the ones who do have their cameras on. Some of y'all who don't have them on, I know y'all probably don't, y'all probably got y'all bonnets on or something like that, which is okay. It's okay to have your bonnet on. I'd like to just get on to like some questions, and then I had a consultation today, a Yiming Zhu consultation with Whitney. I don't know where he's at, but hopefully he'll slide through here in a second. And he triggered something that I wanted to make sure everybody had, and then we're gonna do an announcement. So, who has any comments or questions on anything, homework they've been doing, new boyfriends or girlfriends, any charts they want us to look at, anything like that?
I'll go first.
Oh, well, then we ain't even playing out here. Okay, what's up?
Hold on, let me just turn my light on.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay, there is a chart that I wanted to look at because I think it's very fascinating. And this is the first time I've ever seen it, so it's fascinating to me. I don't know if it'll be fascinating to you, but I'm gonna post it in the Facebook group.
Where is it? Which one? Now you know how when you be posting stuff, you be having everything.
I took all the extra asteroids are off.
Hey, you know I'm over here ready to look for this right now. Let's get out, everyone. Let's get excited right now. Let's all get excited. Kiss is about to drop this bad boy over here. She about to drop it right here like it's hot. Let me move the chat out the way. I want to see everything. Where's Mr. Home? Ace, I love this tree right here. That's fire. With the dragon on top. On my phone, I didn't see it. But now when I see it like this, I was just like, I would have put that up. Absolutely. Okay, so let me refresh. Did you post it yet? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, I won't zoom in. Okay. Okay. Now, walk us through what I see. A synastry chart. Everybody should see a synastry chart. I see that the person on the inside is a they're a Cancer rising. Okay. And I see that the chart on the outside is something that happened in Aries season because the sun is in Aries.
Yeah, it's two people.
Oh, this is two people. Okay. So
the one person's on the inside, the females on the inside, males on the outside.
Okay. We working out here, we cooking out here. For those of you who just are decided to come to class tonight, Kiss the Goddess is about to give us a treat, and I'm gonna jump in. We got the lady on the inside. She's a Scorpio, 15 degrees, and the guy, he's an Aries, 7 degrees. And oh Lord, Well, I don't want to start oh Lord this early, but I already seen an oh Lord. I seen one oh Lord off the damn break. But I'm gonna wait.
Know
I'm
what
gonna
that
wait.
oh Lord is.
What you think the oh Lord is?
Is it the fact that the North and South node is conjunct?
Hold on, this Bill Juan calling right here. No, I want to bring him into this. You know his nose himself. Hey yo, we already on. Just slide through. Oh, well, you could just listen in. I don't need you to do nothing. I just need you to help me with this announcement. All right. Okay, go ahead. Kiss, go ahead.
Oh, the old Lord is the old Lord. The fact that the North and South node are conjunct at the exact.
No, I know how to work with that. I know how to. I see a lot. Hey, relax. I see a lot of that. That ain't the oh Lord.
Okay, so what's the oh Lord?
I mean, I want to talk about why you say it's fascinating first before I get to the oh Lord.
Okay, I think that the fact that the North and South node is conjunct is fascinating, and I also think that that it's fascinating that every planet, okay, every house that okay, so like you see the eighth house, right? The inside, the woman doesn't have a planet there, but the male does. So it's like where the female doesn't have a planet, the male has a planet. So that, which makes everything grand trine. Like all the elements are grand trine.
Okay.
But then like,
hold on, explain that to the beginners. You say all the elements are grand trine, so it's break it down for them.
It means that there's a planet in each. In each element, there's a planet which makes the
trine.
It makes it there's so which equals 3 trines, which is a harmonious placement.
So for instance, y'all, if y'all look at Leo, which is the second house, that's fire, and there's Jupiter in that. If you look at Aries, which is the 10th house, there's the sun and Mercury in that. That's a fire house. And then if you look at Sag, it's ascended Lilith and Neptune in that. So these are all in the same element. So what she's telling y'all is pure genius. You want to look at the elements before you even start digging all down. And all these elements are present. Even though like she doesn't have anything in Aries, he does. And she doesn't have anything in Leo, but he does. And he doesn't really have no planets in Sagittarius, but she does. But they're still trining one another. Yes. So, and then when you do that for the earth signs, which all of you should know is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Everyone should know what the air signs are. Everyone should know what the water signs are. Okay, go ahead, Kiss.
Is the fact that the Libra stellium squares I wanted to ask about that too. The Libra stellium squares his Capricorn stellium?
No, I look at conjunctions first because conjunctions are immediate. Conjunctions are the easiest thing to jump out on the page. So, and I'm a man. And I'm a man. Let me finish the whole sentence because now you see it. And I'm a man, and I care about men's feelings.
I know.
And a lot of times, women care about their feelings and don't give a flying flibbity about us caring about our feelings. And then we start calling niggas names or blah, 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 or whatever. But it really doesn't matter. I mean, because I knew that it was a male on the outside and woman on the inside. But I still would have said, if this was a person on the inside and the transit chart on the outside, they was doing mushrooms, or if it was two men, or it was two women, or two whatever, the first thing I was gonna look at was this So now what do you think I'm looking at?
The Mars conjunct the moon.
Be more specific. Her Mars on his moon. Why do you think I said
Because that means that the Mars, the woman is going to irritate his emotions.
And she might love this dude. She might like really, really, really like things about what he does for her. And no, she might have even said he's the one, but for some reason, this energy is present. She might be asleep and maybe agitating this guy. Or if it was two women, or if it was two men, she don't even have to do nothing. And because Mars is agitation. Mm-hmm. And the moon is your soft spot. Yes, it's empathy. Yes, your ability to empathize. Yes, it's your intuition, but it's also a soft ass emotion. There's nothing hard about the moon at all. Even when it's full moon in Capricorn still is the hardest it's gonna get, and that ain't hard. So now this guy here, what's that? A moon in Virgo, and she just coming over here with the attack mode. It doesn't mean that she is attacking. I don't know this person. However, the energy is present at all times, just like the North and the South Node energy is present at all times. So I like this, but I would have started with the agitation, and then I might have moved over to the North and the South Node, because I done had plenty lovers, and we had the same thing. Like I had a Pisces North Node, and they had a Pisces South Node. How would you interpret that, Kiss? Or what would you tell them just on that one? What would you tell them?
What Pisces North and South Node?
No. The one we have right here, the Capricorn North Node and the Capricorn South Node. What would you tell them? These particular people right here.
Well, from what I've seen, it says that they're like, there's going to be like a lot of, it's like not like, it's like karmic, like they're meant to be together. Like they're meant to be in each other's lives to learn lessons.
The second part, they meant to learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? Right. They might not have to be in each other's lives. This could be a boss and an employee. This could be a bus driver and somebody riding on the bus. This could be somebody working at Walmart and the person coming through in the wheelchair. Because we want to look at it like you're the only person that know what kind of relationship they have. But everybody else looking at it is just like, wow, her South Node is his North Node, and her North Node is his South Node. So we know that North Node is
the direct
in the car. What is it? What part of the car is it?
What part of the car is the driver's the wheel?
The GPS.
The GPS.
Okay. And what is the South Node in the car?
The trunk.
The rear view mirror.
Okay, the rear view mirror. Okay.
South Node is where I'm coming from. It's a lot of y'all don't know this. Y'all should be writing this down in the Cash App and Kiss the Goddess. So the South Node is the rear view mirror. That's where I'm coming from. The North Node is where am I going? Now everybody should be able to interpret this. This is one of the easiest ones, but we're gonna let Kiss go first. Then the rest of y'all can start jumping in.
I have a question. The fact that the moons, okay, her moon trines his Chiron and his Chiron trines her Chiron, right? So does that give like a break on, like a little bit of a break for that Mars on that moon on the Mars? Like, does that offset the irritation of emotions if they're
okay, pause. Do you want me to are you getting clarity on that before you go back to the North Node, or you just skipping the North Node question? Because I wanted to know the North Node and the South Node question first before you get to the Node. Because that's what you're gonna who's at the center of the chart? They are.
They are, right.
And they need to make a decision off of how this person is even coming to them. So if I'm the guy, and I'm heading towards Capricorn, and you the girl, you coming from Capricorn. You should be able to tell me everything that I need to know about where I'm going.
Right.
And you're going towards Cancer, and I'm coming from Cancer. So I should be able to tell you everything about where you're going. So this one here, particularly since it's man and woman, I throw my Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate in here. There ain't no reason why this woman would be like, I'm tired of men trying to tell me what to do. He don't got to tell her what to do, but she sure should listen. And she don't have to tell him what to do, but he sure should listen, because without a doubt, we know that they have the experience. We know that she is more of, because South Node is what? Things I've already mastered. He trying to figure out this Capricorn thing. She done already mastered it. She trying to figure out this Cancer thing. He already mastered it. So on the high end, I'm going to ask them first, are y'all going to listen to one another and support one another's destiny? I ain't even, if the answer is no, I ain't even looking at the rest of the chart. I done made my little 350 or whatever, and I'm moving on down the line. I ain't looking at nothing else. I ain't looking at no trines. I ain't looking at the moon. I had to ask them that because of the moon in Mars conjunction. Because if they're not going to support one another, there's no reason for me to try to find out where there's a break at. Because if he say, well, or she say, I don't know, or if he does this and if he does that, they don't even really want to do it. That's the thing about astrology. It could be, all the potential could be there, all the math could be there, but the person could not be willing. What messes up astrology is a person's free will. How many times you done gave somebody a reading and they come back 3 months later, and then you like, nigga, I told you. What you mean? We had a whole hour conversation, and they still over there looking crazy. Does that make sense? So I'm starting there first. You know what I'm saying? And saying to that, and then I'm giving them a warning. What's the warning in this right here? Off the same nodes now. You need to give them a warning too. What's the warning? Because high level is what I just explained. Y'all should listen to one another. Now, what's the low level?
The opposite of listening to each other.
What's the warning for the South Node? You're supposed to do the opposite of it, right? So the woman, she's in the middle. She got Capricorn, South Node. But she don't need to be doing that. But her man is going in that direction. They're not even going in the same direction. And that's okay. But if she tries to get comfortable with her Capricorn South Node and doesn't want to do the opposite, this could turn into a trauma bond. Because he might be doing what he's supposed to be doing, going toward Capricorn. And she's like, yeah, I love this Capricorn energy. Girl, you ain't supposed to be loving. You done already done that. You could love it from the past. And
yeah, then she's actually, that's not an issue with her.
What about him? Listen, so now we look at him. Good. We check one of them off. Now he's supposed to be she's supposed to be heading to Cancer, and he's supposed to be leaving Cancer. So if he's like, oh, I'm just going to be emotional like her. I'm going to show her how to be emotionally this and that. I'm just going to stay over here in my Cancer because that's the way she's going. Now he ain't growing. So they can grow while and they could be going in this, they could grow spiritually on the same path and in a relationship together. They just need to understand what these dynamics are. What are the advantages of these dynamics? What are the possible pitfalls of this dynamic? And then you just back up and be like, so what y'all want to do? Then they say, okay, I'm in. Now you go into the rest. Then you go pull a human design up. But if they don't want to do nothing, or if you even sense they don't want to do nothing, you just start cutting stuff short, unless you just want to practice. If they didn't pay you, then you can just practice. But they paid you, and then they say they don't want to do nothing. Because now it just depends. Like, she could have gave you this chart and put him on the outside, and he don't even know he getting read. Or they could have came to you together. You know what I'm saying? And was like, but for me, if I see a chart like this, I'm doing the reading for the woman of how the man affects her. Is that what the case was?
Yes.
He don't even know he don't even know he's a subject of class tonight, does he?
No.
See, fellas, I keep telling y'all, but ladies, this is how you have the unfair advantage. I don't got no problem with Kiss, nor this sister, nor this Scorpio in the middle. And look at her. Let's go to that part. She's a Scorpio and she's checking this dude out. That means she's the private investigator. He don't even have a damn clue, Mr. Aries. He's sexually attracted though. I'm just going off the sun sign. I ain't even dug into the none of the other planets. Oh, you already know what this is, why she feeling him. Go ahead. You was asking me about the moon though, but it's something else right here that's like now just jumped out at me. But go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you was asking about the moon first because
I
want to see that first.
Saying about the trines. Okay, I'm glad you have it like you're keeping things in order because I can get all over the place.
Me too. I've been there.
So the moon trines his Chiron, and his Chiron. I mean his moon.
Hold on. When you calling it out, it's some rookies in the room. So call out her moon in Pisces so people can keep up.
Her moon in Pisces trines his moon in, his Chiron in Cancer, and his moon in Virgo trines her Taurus in, Chiron in Taurus. So does that alleviate some of the agitation of the moon conjunct Mars in Virgo?
How heavy are those planets?
They're not.
They're not heavy. The moon is the heaviest one. Chiron is lighter than Chiron is super light in the butt.
Okay.
So what's here? So it could help, but it's more like a accent. It can't offset no Jupiter or nobody with some weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we have to know, like when you play chess, all the pieces have a point value. The queen is 9, the bishop and the knight is 3, the rooks are 5, and the pawns are 1. So we need to look at what's the weight of these planets. Remember, everything, like I just have them divided in half. Everything inside of Jupiter is a runner. Everything outside of Jupiter is a boss. It's a gangster because they don't move that fast. So Chiron ain't even a whole planet. It's a position. It's an asteroid. Lilith ain't even a whole, you can't really like pull up his address. You got to calculate it. North Node, like it's something hidden that you have to go look at. Like on most chart, they don't even show you the South Node. If you'd have pulled up this chart and didn't modify it, they would have just shown you the North Nodes, and you wouldn't even seen, you would have known it was a conjunction of South Node and North Node, but they wouldn't have shown it to you. When you see South Node 25 degrees Capricorn in the 7th house, and you see North Node 25 degrees Capricorn in the 7th house, it helps you read the chart, especially as a beginner, even especially as an advanced person. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these places, this is why I don't use cafe astrology. And if you're new here, do not come up here and throw me nothing talking about some cafe astrology ever, ever. Kids knew that. She was like, don't. She's like, nah, I ain't messing with that. Girl, I use cafe astrology. Well, you don't come to class on Wednesday because we don't use that. But go ahead. So that's a small thing. What I'm looking at is, what is she even wanting to know more about this dude by? Why is she wanting to know more information? What's the telltale sign? She is a woman. She is a woman. She wants to be supported. She wants the feeling. Why is she feeling all squishy about this nigga? Come on now. This is about relationships. This is anybody jumping on this one.
Is it because there's a grand trine with the two Venuses and the Mars?
Yes, and the moon. But I'm just doing the trine off the trines off the Venus. Both Venuses are in earth signs. Because the first thing I want to look at is, remember, there's no such thing as cheating, but a joker who got Venus in the air sign will be accused of cheating. A joker with Venus in Aquarius will be accused of cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm being honest to my chart. But the other person who got Venus in Capricorn is like, what you doing? I don't do that. I don't do that. But she's a Scorpio, so she's a freak. So she's a freak who is also, I ain't doing a whole bunch of relationships. Remember, Scorpios is black widows. So she might not show her feelings in a relationship like that. And she absolutely is not jumping around from person to person. But she may be fine or cute or big butt or give off sexual energy or whatever. And he's an Aries, so you already, I want to get it popping. You know what I'm saying? I probably didn't think about what I'm getting myself into. But he has the moon in Taurus in the 11th house, and his moon is sitting right on her what? Chiron. She's the big winner here.
Venus. He meant Venus, y'all.
Venus.
Yeah.
No, his Venus in Taurus in the 11th house is conjunct her Chiron in Taurus in the 11th house.
You said moon at first. That's why.
Oh, my bad. Yes, but she's the winner here. She's the winner. Like, this is the first thing I look at is what affects everybody's moon. So since she's your client, let's look and see how does his Saturn affect her moon. Let's look at that off the muscle. Because if his Saturn is squaring or conjuncting or opposing her moon, I don't even know what we're trying to do. So he doesn't have Saturn in the 12th, and he doesn't have Saturn in the 6th. So there's no square of his Saturn to her moon, and he doesn't have Saturn opposing her moon. Okay, so ta-da. All right. We can now, let's say, how does she affect his moon? So his moon is in Virgo. So now we're looking to see, does she have Saturn in the 12th? She doesn't. Does she have Saturn in the 6th? She doesn't. Does she have Saturn in the 9th? She doesn't. Okay. That's the first thing everybody should be looking for. Everyone on here, when you do a synastry chart between people, the most sensitive spot is you a nurse. If the joker talking about my leg hurting, I'm going to the Achilles first. Is it the Achilles? That's the worst place something could happen to you. Mm-hmm. And then the other place is, where don't we want him to get cut on the leg, on the inside of the thigh? That's his two most vulnerable points. So let's go look at that first. All the other stuff, we might not even have to get to that. The most vulnerable point you're gonna be at is your moon. And this other let's not talk about can they support my moon. Are they energetically agitating my moon and they don't even know it and I don't even know it? I don't want no Mars squaring my moon neither. So I was looking for that while I was looking for Saturn. I didn't see that. I don't want nothing agitating my moon.
His Mars squares her moon.
His Mars squares her moon. I know. So now she got that on the scale, but she loved that Venus trining Venus. Now here we go. Is she a closet freak? Because if she's a closet freak and she give this Aries, you know what I'm saying? If she has sex with him, she gonna be like, well, and she has, she's Scorpio, so she, that might not be something that she really care about. You got to ask her about her emotions, but kind of, because look at her. She got moon in Pisces. So a moon in Pisces probably can't handle a square like that. A moon in Capricorn could probably handle a square from somewhere else. But moon in Pisces, that's squishy, water, bubble soft. That's toilet tissue soft. She not hard. That joker, she cry, she probably want to kill some folks, but she always want to be in a relationship. Look at Jupiter and Libra. She want to be in a relationship. All her conversations. She talking about relationships, Mercury. She want to expand in relationships and get lucky. So she risky, Jupiter in Libra. Pluto, she's going to be transformed via relationships. And then Saturn, she got protection right there as far as relationships is concerned. So, and the Saturn could like be in there to slow it down. Remember, she picked this chart. So she might have put Saturn in there so she don't just be going too wild. But that's a lot of energy in there. Saturn, Pluto, and Mercury, and Jupiter. She got a whole bunch of stuff. And it's in her what? Solar 12th. So relationships and how she do relationships could be what? An Achilles heel to her. Does she need relationship coaching? She might need relationship coaching. She does, but regardless of whether it's regardless of whether she's with this person or not, we know that Saturn in Libra is saying, look before you leap. Look before you leap. I know all the other stuff could be good and but look before you leap. And he likes that he likes her moon trining his Chiron. Who wouldn't? My childhood injury is being soothed to the degree now. There's only 1 degree off. I know these jokes. So right now, at this point, I'm going over to human design and see if they are 9-0, 8-1, 7-2, 6-3. These jokers is connected.
Let me see if I have, because I think
you don't have to do it right now. I'm just saying I would just stop looking at the chart and go pull that up so I can see how intense is it. Because if they are 9-0 and they done decided to be together, now I start coming in and just writing out the protocols for them.
Oh, they are 8-0.
8-1.
8 and
they can't be all of them colored in, or one of them open.
One is open.
So they're 8-1. Let's have some fun. So now I go back over there and be like, all right, now we need to base this thing around funness, and y'all need to keep it lighthearted. But I'm definitely pointing out to her that Mars squaring her moon. But shoot, she can't really say nothing because your Mars is doing that to his moon. Those my two uh-ohs.
Mm-hmm.
Can they guide each other? 100%. But what y'all gonna do about these emotions? That's the part. And I definitely feel, especially with all this Capricorn, you know what I'm saying? That's time, karma, past relationships. They moons are opposite one another. What are we gonna do about that?
And their Mercuries.
And what he may do to her, as far as his Mars squaring her moon, he might not even notice it because he do that to himself every day since he been born. He came in with a Mars square moon.
Right.
So now we got to talk to him about, you know what I'm saying, forgiving himself and easing back. But then he dropped his Jupiter in her second house. That's why I keep saying she wins. He gonna be socking into her pocket. Her birthdays is gonna be ridiculous. I know somebody just wrote that down. Let me find me a man who can put, really, let me find me a partner. If your partner puts Jupiter in the second house, I'm trying to figure out how we can work this out. Me personally, if I was her, I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know about him because I have to put him on the inside, but for her, come on, man. Look at that Lilith and Sagittarius. There's children in the room. I don't even want to talk about that. That's like 4 X's, 5 X's. So they can get caught up. They could, okay, here's the next question. I ain't even got to ask. I can just look. Let me find Saturn and see. Okay, so he's in a Saturn return right now. And oh, so she's older than him.
Yes.
Do she want to deal with that? Or do she want to put him on layaway?
He's 31. So he's out of like his Saturn return. She's 41.
What you mean? Saturn is in it. Where is Saturn at today, family? Is Saturn in Aquarius or is Saturn in Pisces?
Saturn is in Aquarius.
So he's a late bloomer. He's in his Saturn return right now.
Get out of here.
You might want to text her. Don't be think, oh, it has to happen between 27 and 30. I keep telling y'all, like this year, Jupiter's only going to be in Aries for 1 year. It's only going to be in Aries for I'm sorry, 6 months. What if I taught y'all Jupiter stays in the sign for 12 months? No, for some reason this year, it's only going to be, you got all you Aries, y'all got 6 months to captivate until it's my turn. And I want to let you all know. I don't know why she laughed. I know why she laughed, because she know what I'm about to say. Does anybody here know when my birthday is?
May 17th.
Does anybody know what day Jupiter goes into Taurus? May 16th. May 16th. We'll let Kiss the Goddess do a nice prediction on how it's going to be going down. Kiss, would you like to tell your classmates from May 16th this year to May 16th next year, how's it going to be going for OU Sun? Would you please give them the prediction, please? Go on, just read that one aspect. What's happening? Tell them. Go on and tell them.
I can't think of it right now.
You can't fathom it because it's so large.
That's exactly. That's what I want to say.
And it's going to be transiting my 9th house. And it's going to hit my Mercury, my Saturn, and my Sun. And it's going to trine my rising for the whole year. Oh, wait. If we do sidereal, it'll be going through my 10th house. Oh, Lord. That's why she giggling. She don't really got nothing to say, because it's going to be turn up to turn up to turn up. And Cherie is right. She's just an unashamed opportunist. She don't even know she's an unashamed opportunist. Whoever this sister is. Her name is Lucky to me. I'm just going to call this sister in the middle Lucky. Melissa, for the reading on this one, I just switch over to Tybro, tell her to get the Destiny Pairs book and go to work and get herself together. Get herself together. Because here's the thing. Andrew Tate just said this the other day. It's all about, do I win in the long run? She's 41, he's 31. Oh, well, now we got to do this. Now you done said that. She's 41. What's she about to get into? A Uranus opposition.
Yeah.
So is this something that she wants to do? This may be the time when you get close and hold her hand. Don't hold it like this, like interlock the fingers and hold their hand. Because when you interlock the fingers and you tell them something, they know it's serious. This right here, this is just light. When you grab their hand like this and look them in their eye and be like, are you sure you about to go through a Uranus opposition while he's going through a Saturn return? Is it possible for y'all to just stay friends for 2.5 years until the storm passes? And all of a sudden, when you start hitting them with the what ifs and the what ifs, now you done forgot about Saturn. Because Saturn doesn't care.
Saturn goes into Pisces on March 15th. So he's at the tail end of his Saturn return, right?
And she's at the beginning. She's at the preview of her Uranus opposition, which without proper coaching could be worse. They don't call Saturn return midlife crisis. They call Uranus opposition midlife crisis. Maybe now he might need to call me. Somebody, because somebody gonna need. I told you I like this. I told you she's lucky. I told her to get the destiny pairs. But if I would just coach her through a Uranus opposition. This is like a 2-year client. You'd be like, look, I'm gonna make this program. It's gonna be $200 a month or whatever, and I'll help you get through this. Or if you got bread, you could just pay me $30,000 a year and I'll help you get through this. Or you can try to do it by yourself. And y'all already know what the choices is when you're going through Uranus opposition. It's only 3 doors. So
what are the 3 doors?
You know the 3 doors? Door number 1 is a 70%, I would say 70-75% of human beings choose this. I look back at my life, the first 41 years, and say, have I made it to where I want to be? And then if the answer is no, they just be like, okay, I'm ready to die. And they start to die slowly. They've already accepted death. They start talking about legacy. They may go and start being homeless. This is why you have so many intelligent people with master's degrees and college degrees that are homeless, because they was like, I didn't achieve it, so I quit. That's door A. 75% of people go through that door. So-and-so, my friend, man, they was 47 and they passed away so young. 53, oh my God, heart disease. What is you doing? How? Because you already decided that you hadn't accomplished X, Y, Z. Okay, so now we got that. Door B, this is where another 20%, 21, 22% of people choose. They look back, first 41 years. Did I achieve everything I wanted? No. So they don't just start dying off, they level off. They was going up. They got to 41, they hit that spot. They got a nice insurance plan. They started looking at investment properties. They started talking about Airbnbs. They started talking about they want to go back to school. They probably looking at, they think 65 is old. They think 70, they think if I get to 70, we can go ahead and die. I'm good, but I'm gonna just level out. Get me a good government job. And I'm gonna go to school and be a nurse. I'm gonna do something where everybody, I'm always gonna have something stable. They want to stabilize. So that's 22% of the population just want to stabilize. And then there's door C. Door C, they come through and look at the first 41 years and they respond and say one thing. Oh, motherfucker, you ain't killed me yet. Who are these people? Other than myself? Warren Buffett made his first million at 53 or 58. Sam Walton started Walmart at 58. Kentucky Fried Chicken, Colonel Sanders was 65. Dave Thomas from Wendy's was 68 when he started Wendy's. I just named billion-dollar organizations that didn't even get started until after their Uranus opposition, because these people were resilient and knew they had it in them. That's why 1% of the population controls 99% of the money, because the Uranus opposition is going to decide what you're going to do. Well, Your reaction to your Uranus opposition is going to decide how much capital, money, consciousness you can hold on to. The hardest thing to do is try to convince an older person to try to get some money, but they done gave up on themselves. It's rough out here. It's very, very rough out here. Me, I'm a door C person. All of y'all, you Jedis, all of y'all door C's. All of y'all are door C's. Yes, Warren and Susan have the code. What did Susan do? Susan went she told Warren, she said, hey, Warren, I want to be a singer. We need to move with all this money to LA where I can be seen at. Warren said, Omaha, Nebraska is my spot. I ain't going nowhere, but you can go if you want. She said, you think I'm leaving all this money? You must be retarded. And I got to take care of my man. She go to the restaurant and find the waitress that always waits on them and says, I got a proposition for you. I help you, you help me. I need to go to LA, but I can't leave my man here alone. I need you to come in and take care of him while I'm over here pursuing my career. He gonna finance me, and you sure ain't gonna never have to work in no restaurant no more. What did the girl do? She said, show me where the money resides. And she took the deal. So anybody and for those of you who are over here in disbelief land, all you have to do is, because some of y'all, everybody swear to know about money. Warren Buffett girlfriend. Oh, no. Watch it. It get even better. Watch this. Warren Buffett wife Christmas card. Now I know y'all like, what is he about to do? I'm about to, yeah. Just for all of y'all out here. This one is yeah. So in the Christmas card, all three of them used to write the Christmas card. Inside Warren Buffett's unconventional marriage. Warren Buffett favorite Christmas gifts. All three of them was signing the card, yo. All three of them. Three-way Christmas cards. He married Susan Thompson in 1952. She left to pursue a single career, but they remained married until she died in 2004. She put in 52 years with old boy. She also introduced her husband to Astrid Meeks, who became his companion, who he married 2 years after he finished mourning his wife. I thought we were studying money in here. Hold on for a second. I might have a whole bonus for y'all tonight. If this happens, oh wait. I need hold on. No. Hold on. Because his ass, I might have to put myself on mute here because he might be talking correct. Oh, y'all might be getting ready to get a treat right now. There's some cheaters in here. Whoever decided to come to class tonight, I don't know. But I think Netyama about to come through here real quick. I don't know. That might cheer up somebody's day. You don't know who that is, don't worry about it. But let's get back to this. Warren Buffett, they was looking at the numbers. Can I win in the end? So your people's right here, the one who I'm calling Lucky, this seems like she would be, she could benefit from this situation, but we need to look at what is she willing to do? That's the whole situation. What does she want? You know what I'm saying? What is she gonna do? Does that make sense?
Yes, the Uranus opposition, does it have with the Uranus opposition, does it have to be exactly opposed to
it's running into it. You know, the 3-degree rule we use out here. But it's really if it's in the sign. The whole time it's in the sign, she's gonna be catching it. It's just the most intense. Where's her Uranus at? Her Uranus is in Sagittarius. No. That's Neptune, my bad. Oh, look. Her Uranus is at 29 degrees Scorpio. So that means that before she gonna catch the brunt of it when Uranus is in the 29 degrees Scorpio. Yeah. So where is Uranus at? Where is Uranus at today? Uranus is only at 15 degrees. Her joint ain't even started yet. Give her a warning. Hurry up. Give Lucky a warning. Tell Lucky we like JoJo, but she got other things that is more concerned, unless JoJo is going to support this. Of course, JoJo is. He got him, he got somebody older than him, an older Scorpio. What? Yes, but it ain't even happened yet. 29 degrees. If y'all doing any readings for somebody, you must look and see, do they have Uranus in Scorpio? All these people 39 to 45 years old, it's them. They're getting ready to catch it. She getting ready to catch it. Do he want to deal with that over the next 2 years? Shoot, we got to give him a choice too, right?
Right. Well, Uranus will be 27 degrees in 2026. So there's still time.
Well, then if she want to frolic and have fun till then, just let her know when it's coming. Whenever Uranus get to about 26, 27 degrees, she gonna need somebody to hold her hand. So if she just want to have fun right now, no problem. Have fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that, having fun, but it's up to her. I like this chart. Does anybody else see something that they want to pull out that I missed or Kiss missed?
I wanted to know your opinion on the Mercury's being opposite.
You already know what that is.
And then like another thing is another thing is like the chart is almost like in a cross with Aries and Libra and Cancer and Capricorn.
Like, okay, so let's do with the Uranus. Let's do with the Mercury. What does Mercury rule?
Gemini.
No, what keywords?
Mercury is communication.
That's enough. We can stop right there. So the way they communicate is opposite one another. Whew. She loves to debate because that's Libra, and he like to get it started. So this need to be brought to everybody's attention. They need to be made aware of it sooner than later. 25 and 27, this definitely a starstruck right here, in my opinion. They know each other from some other lifetime. They might as well go ahead and get in it. They might as well go ahead and get in it. They might as well go ahead and get in it. Get in it and go on and get through it. And then tell them to come back next. Just check in every year. And make sure they got a therapist on deck for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but Mercury opposite, that's an opportunity to that's a podcast waiting to happen, because he could remember Howard Stern and the black lady. She She always disagreed with him. And what happened? He went viral. And there's no telling how much money she got. If she says she leave, don't nobody want to watch the show. He ain't never done a show by himself. She know how to smooth it out with the Libra. He got the argument started with the Mercury. So that's the opposition. Look at all these oppositions, and it's the T-square to the Mercury retrograde. I mean, to the Cancer and the Capricorn.
Right.
How long these people been knowing each other?
A month.
Have they had sex yet?
Yes.
Sure. Well, they found each other. They found each other. So now we, you know what I'm saying, what we gonna do now?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else got wait, that ain't what I meant to do. Where's my what I meant to say, does anybody have any other comments or questions, or did anybody see something in this particular chart? That they wanted to point out?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
How do we find our own year of opposition? Or what was it you said about the
Uranus.
opposition?
You find out your Uranus opposition by, well, you first off, you body your chart. Two things. You body your, excellent question. Let me stop sharing. Voila. Slide that right there. And am I already? No, I can just go into Zoom. So what you want to do for your Uranus opposition? Let's draw up some stuff. So when you know your you know, when you're looking at your chart, got the little circle there. You know, you got it. You know, you got it sectioned off, looking all the way it's looking and stuff, the 12 houses. What's your rising sign, Ms. Huff?
Aquarius.
Oh. So we know that you're Aquarius rising. What's the opposite of that? Opposite of Aquarius is what? Anybody, help her out.
Leo.
Thank you. This is Royal God astrology. You have to know what's on the opposite side, right? The shadow,
Okay.
the shadow of Aquarius is Leo. There's always light and shadow. So you have to, that's why body in your chart, you know, like Sister Myra said, there's only 6 signs. Now, where is your Uranus?
Let me look real quick.
Where's your sun sign?
Sun is Leo.
So we know that she got Sun in Leo.
Her Uranus is in Virgo.
Her Uranus is in Virgo? Let me just put Virgo right here. And then Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap. All right. So we know that your Uranus is in Virgo. What's the opposite of Virgo?
Pisces. Leo.
The opposite of Virgo is not Leo. I don't even know who said that. We're gonna just edit that out. We're just gonna edit it out. They didn't say nothing. They was answering another question. They didn't say that. Not none of my students. So the opposite of Virgo is Pisces. Now today, where is Uranus at today?
It's in Taurus.
It's in Taurus. So we know the opposite of Virgo is Pisces. So you had your Uranus opposition when Uranus was in Pisces. When you want to know what your opposite, when is your Uranus opposition? Excellent question. It looks like this. And I'm gonna just say, if you not a Jedi. It's a midlife crisis if you're not in this class. If you're in this class, it's just challenging, but you can get past it. Because you know the money resides on the other side. Miss Huff, was this helpful?
Yes.
And we know that Uranus is going to be in Taurus until when? This is a, what is this? Is a 7? It stays in the sign 7 years. Wait, what's 42 divided by 6? Yeah. So it stays in here, it stays in that sign for 7 years. So everybody who's got Uranus in Scorpio right now,
we are having a fun time.
now somebody else done spoke up. Who was that?
It's me.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I can't see the screen. Who was that?
It's Renee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're having a fun time.
Yeah.
Nice and challenging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know?
Mm-hmm.
How you doing? So, and then she know when it's over. But the most intense part is that year before, the year of, and the year after. 41 to 43. 720 days of discovery. Let's call it discovery. If you're not in this class, you could call it getting your ass whooped. Look at Renee. She done started locking her locks up. Now she out here making some changes that's gonna handle things down the road. She done went to Jamaica. She going to South Africa. She got a new name. All of these things are going to give her new stuff on the other side. Because she can't complain out of it. She could try, but it ain't gonna make the planet move no faster. Uranus is past Saturn, so it's a gangster. It doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about you at all. Does that make sense? All right. Any other comments, questions, feedback? All righty.
Hey, oh yeah. So this is Angelica. I'm 41, right? But I feel like so many revelations have come, and I'm ready for the next chapter. And I would assume that Uranus is, should be affecting me, but it doesn't seem like it.
Where's your Uranus at in your chart?
Let me.
It has to be in Scorpio.
I know you didn't try to just throw that out there. That little raggedy behind answer. We're gonna throw that right back to you.
No, because if I'm 41.
Pause.
Look
When I
at it.
ask her where it's at, it is not an acceptable answer to say it should be such and such. That is definitely not acceptable. Where is it at? We want to know what house is it in. We want to know what is the degree. Where is it at in your chart?
So here's the thing, right? So first of all, I'm new, which is no excuse, right? With the last session, we did my chart and I tried to replicate it, but I'm unfamiliar with how to get it to 0 degrees. So I wasn't able to replicate it myself.
When is your birthday?
November 28th, 1981.
What's the time?
6:36 is the time that you gave me.
AM or PM?
PM.
Where you stay?
Morrisville, North Carolina.
Moores, Mooresville?
Yes. Yep. Ville. It's right there in Iredell County. Yep.
So we know that your Uranus is 0 degrees Sagittarius. Make sure I got all the information. November 28th, 1981. We looking at your Uranus is in Sag. So guess what? It ain't started. This is why we body the chart. So you just got a nice warning. You like, oh, I don't even have to worry about that until Uranus moves up, until Uranus moves out over to hold on, let's drop you in here right fast. So boom, we know that Uranus is still in Taurus. So it has to cross that line. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna go by the months. And we're gonna see how long it takes for Uranus to go over there. Uranus goes retrograde 2 times. Bam. July 2025. That's when it gets popping. I mean, we can get real vicious with it and go down to the exact. I mean, we can go down to the exact day and the minute, you know, just to show off if we want, because yours is 0 degrees 46 minutes. And let's get even down into the hour. Yeah, there you go. July 26, 2025 on a Saturday. So that means that whole year before, well, nah. The good thing about yours is, well, it's gonna start happening like the year before that, because it's gonna be within 1 degree. So how old will you be in 2020, 2024? How old are you gonna be?
I'm 20. I mean, I'm 41 now. 42, 43.
So you just like the other dude in the thing. You a late bloomer. So have fun. Go out here and get your cougar on. Go snatch you up a couple of young ducats. Do what you're gonna do.
I'm married.
I said, well, dang it. I'm sorry. Well, do what you're gonna do with him then. Go on and do what you're gonna do. Man, can't last forever. Get all you can get out of 2023, 2024. And then give him a warning. Now he got a 2-year heads up. Let's at least be fair to the brother. Hey, bro, this year ain't gonna be that rough on you. Next year, gonna be great. 2024 though, Me in 2024, 25, 26, I'm gonna need you to really be supportive. He gonna look at you real strange. However, or you ain't got to tell him and you can just map it out and just figure it out from the backside. But that's what there it is. Your Uranus opposition starts the opposite of your sign. So always remember the sign and what's the opposite. Got it?
I have a question.
Yes, who's this?
Wami.
Okay.
So mine is also in Sagittarius, but it's at 27 degrees. But in 2024, I would only be 36. But I'm guessing it still applies, even though I won't be like 40, 41, 42.
When is your birthday?
August 27, 1988.
8?
88, yeah.
27, 88.
Yes.
So even though the houses ain't gonna be right, all I'm doing is just looking for your Uranus, which was be 0 degrees Gemini. And in 2026, we see, did I do that? 2026 Uranus is going to, what happened here?
I thought mine was in
Huh?
I thought my Uranus was in Sagittarius.
August 27th, 1988.
Yeah.
It is. 20,
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you said Gemini. Sorry.
20. Are you still using? Oh well, I didn't. What's the time? Let me get myself together. What's the corrected time that we're using?
So
I ask you, what's the corrected time we're using?
you told me 4:41 p.m.
Thank you. Go debate with Evan. Go debate with Evan.
I wasn't, but I got a question about it, I guess.
Okay.
So you did that corrected time, but like I was talking to my mom and she was like, but she was born in the morning, like she remembered. So I don't know.
I don't care. I don't care.
All right.
Yeah. That's cool. I respect her. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't what she do. And she was there and all that. Unless you want to take it back to August the 26th, you can do that. You can go back a day to August the 26th. That means she was in labor a long ass time. You want them hard-headed babies. If you want to do that, you can do that. And then you could go August 26, 1988, 4:45.
Okay.
It's up to you, but you're still a Capricorn rising. That's that. Then we looking at Sagittarius, the opposite of Sag, 27 degrees. Ouch.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to move this by a month. When does Uranus get to 27? When does it get to 27? Oh no, I didn't mean to change yours. I'm trying to change the outside. When does Uranus get to 27? Shit, I might as well put the year in there as long as that's going to take. 27 Gemini, that's just at 9. That's 14. That's 18. That's 22. There we go. So we somewhere in 2031.
Okay.
So you got some time to frolic and do all this other. I mean, but you'll be at Super Saiyan, Super Master by that time. I ain't even like that's you. All the stuff you eating on right now, when all them crops, you're gonna have a whole forest of shade trees to hide up under. You're gonna know what to do.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't even worried about you. Let's move on to someone else. Next. That's only because she got a bunch of Jedi papers already. Did he make it on here? Because I ain't gonna talk all day. Nick Yama, you in here? Did he make it? He done went back to sleep.
Yeah, he on there.
He is?
Yeah, he on there.
Oh, okay. Let me make this announcement first, then I'm gonna let you have some fun out here. Okay. The announcement. Whitney. I was talking to Whitney today. Everybody, please make sure you have your Prosperity 365 done. Make sure you have your Prosperity 365 done so you can know what is coming. There's no need for you to be out here still wondering what's the season. We just had this whole Christmas time where we at 9/22, 11/5, 12/22, 2/5, 3/21, 5/5, 6/21, 8/5. This is called proper behavior.
Yeah, so I don't know which road it is.
So we planned 9/22. Then we planted from 11/5. Now we right up in here.
Not sharing anything.
Time to clear. Clearing is what? Divorces, endings.
Nothing is being shared. If you want to share something, nothing is being seen.
I can't hear you. Oh, wait. My screen is not being shared?
Yeah.
I thought for certain I was up to something. 9, can y'all see that?
Yes.
9/22 we planned. November the 5th, we started planting. Now we're in the clearing phase. It's time for dumping. It's time for endings. It's time for lightening your load. It's time to cry. It's time to be depressed. You cannot be excited all year long, and you cannot be depressed all year long. Do where it's appropriate. We don't use the bathroom in the kitchen, and we don't cook in the bedroom. You cook in the kitchen, you eat in the, you cook and eat in the kitchen, you sleep in the bedroom, you defecate in the bathroom. You use these seasons just like they are designed for. This is the period of dumping, clearing, moving out from now till February the 5th. You need to understand who got a birthday between 12/22 and February 5th.
I do.
Who's that?
I do.
Tony.
Tony. Who else?
Alicia.
Anybody else?
Me, Kari.
Who else? Y'all the clearers. Clear it out. Everybody's a clearer, but this is even y'all's season of getting it out, dumping the stuff. After that, it's time to gather. Guess what? Right here, I'm moving. Peace. See y'all later. What phase am I moving in? The gathering phase. All my resources is coming to me. I can go to the moon. I can go to New Mexico. I already know the resources is waiting on me. So what do I need to be doing right now? Clearing my ass off. So you can gather. Tax returns is over here. All the resources. What can I do to make February 5th get here any faster? Anybody got some answers? Nothing. Nothing. I can put my head down and start crying the blues and be depressed and don't want to be bothered. All that's proper behavior until my resources pop off. Bam, bam. Who doesn't have your prosperity? Who doesn't have your P365 done? Come on, speak up.
Tony does not.
Who that? What you say?
Tony does not.
Okay, good. She's a beginner. We want all that done by January. It's one video you need to watch. Get it done. Who else?
I don't.
Who's I don't?
Yolette.
Yolette. Get it done. It's gonna get painful if you can't see the way. Clean the windshield off. You want to keep driving in the storm? Because you want to know when is it time to stop being depressed? When's it time to stop crying? If you don't know the weather, what do we call that? Greatest possible strategy. Because what? The money, honey, is right here. Why? Because the sun is going to be closest to the earth. Everything we've been doing since the 22nd is going to be culminating right here. The key is, what am I doing right here? Am I making the right moves here? Did I make the right moves here? Did I make the right moves here? I made the right moves back. I was making the right moves back here when it was time to celebrate. Tell y'all a quick story. In June, back over here, Grandmaster Baba Nityama said, I'm gonna have a 90-day men's group. He had a think tank. I got in it. The last day was 9/22. So I spent my action and my celebrating with a tantric master. So I had a lot to celebrate and I had a lot of momentum. And then I just kept on going with that same momentum. And that same momentum, which I didn't even know, is taking me up out of where I'm at right now. But it all started around here. What did Bill Wan be telling y'all? It's positioning over possessions. Sometimes you got to be in the right position. Put yourself in an equity position, an equity space. Does this make sense to anybody? Who doesn't this make sense to? That's the thing. Everybody should be getting it, but who doesn't? This doesn't. I put dollar signs up here so I can get y'all's attention. But it's phases to getting the money. You have to work, then they write a check, they send a check to your, they put it in your deposit into your thing, then you start paying some bills, then you got some money left over for yourself, or you got some money to go do Forex or whatever else. Please do your P365 and do it with your numbers involved. What are you in human design? Are you a generator? Are you a manifestor? Are you a Mani-Gen? Are you a projector? Are you a reflector? Who are you? Who am I? What should I do? Who am I? What should I do? Who am I? What should I do? What cycle am I on? Comments, questions, feedback. All right. My announcement is we're moving over to I'm moving everything over to Mighty Networks. I'm not sure if y'all know what that is. Mighty Networks is like having your it's like hold on, let me find this real quick. This would be a good example. Oh, what's that course I just bought from Nikki, Bill Warren? She's on Mighty Networks.
The training course.
Yeah, but what is it called?
I forgot.
What's her name? I mean, I keep
This is Nikki Saunders.
Yeah.
Nikki and Moose.
What's the other? Everybody, please be patient with me while I find some good stuff for you. Ah, there we go. So this is a course I just bought, and it's inside of this content creator. She has moved everything over to Mighty Networks. I'm also in Mighty Networks with no, this is on what you call it. Well, anyway, this is what we're going to be looking like. Now, all of you, we will still leave the old site open, but we're moving over to Mighty Networks because they have like Patreon in here, live video, Zoom calls. I can do everything up under one roof that I'm doing in like 4 different places right now. So I won't need to be like, hey, we on Facebook over here, we on Discord over here, we on Zoom over here for this, and we on the website to go look at the videos. Everything is going to be in one place. It's going to be easy directions. It's going to be just videos in here just like this. It's going to take me a second to set it up, but we are already working on it beforehand. I'm going to copy a lot of the stuff that she has on here. Set up your profile, add your join, adjust your notifications. Because tonight we got 25, 26 people in here. I'm about to load this up with a few hundred people, which is what I've been wanting to do. What was my instructions? It says, yeah, Inner Magic Academy is expanding to empower students to use the magic learned to alchemize abundance in their lives. By switching platforms to Mighty Network, students will have access to all course materials, Academy social network, not housed on Facebook, exclusive live content, and early access to all product, events, retreats, and class launches. Students will be given the opportunity to promote their businesses via Mighty Network, collaborate and put what they learn into action, and curate their own course once they have completed an IMA, Inner Magic Academy, capstone project to be announced at a later date. This is the opportunity to graduate. All current students will maintain lifetime access to the initial courses. So you don't have to move over to Mighty Networks where it will be a monthly membership. Level 1, it's going to be like, just like on Patreon, it's going to be different levels of membership where you can have access to whatever. So it might be $20 a month. I got cussed out for the $111 a year membership thing. So I'm not getting cussed out again on my birthday this year. So it's going to be like a $20 a month, maybe a $50 a month, maybe $100 a month. We're not sure yet, but it's going to be different tiers. If you don't want to move over, that's fine. You'll still have access to everything, but you won't have access to this live, this channel. Me doing the lives will only be in Mighty Network. So you're going to have to pay so you can keep up. You are being incentivized to push your practice forward. All right. Hopefully we should have that up by February, April, maybe somewhere between February and April. All right. Anybody?
And this is it would behoove you to jump into Mighty Networks, because everything is, the Facebook stuff is not, I mean, it'll still be there, but we're not relying on Facebook. This is, we move to our own platforms. You'll be building your character profile. And this is where, so there's no more excuses for why the people in the class don't collaborate, because that's what Mighty Network does. Everybody have their own character profiles. You build out your own resume portfolio, if you will. And it's gonna be gamified, right? What I mean by gamified is you will be rewarded for taking action. No more of this not taking action. No more people sitting on their hands and la-di-da. I'll skip a few classes. I'll get back in. No more of that. No more of that. It's time to activate. Like, so everybody need to be putting in the work, collaborating with their classmates, building something. Most of y'all in here are generators. You're supposed to be building something. So this is where everything will be happening at, in Mighty Network.
We didn't know like what was going to force the launch, and I'm the only one that's been holding it up. He ain't been the hold up. I've been the hold up. What about this? What about that? Well, now I'm fully convinced, because I would say, well, what about the people? They say, man, let's leave the website up. I got Go High Level, that ain't going nowhere. But we're about to introduce you to other high level teachings. So, Baba, let me introduce y'all to who's gonna be one of our featured teachers when he want to. Is he right here laid back with the yellow on chilling, and he's never had this type of support. You know what I'm saying? He just taught his first class at 75 years old, 75 years young. He is a master in the I Ching. He is a master in the human design. He is a master of Tantra. He's a master of energy work. And we're going to support him. Me and Bill Wan are going to be boots on the ground. Nick, come off of mute right fast, unless you're typing something. Can he hear me? He might be on the other phone. Anyway, we're about to bring something like real. So remember when I was like, for those who graduate the rectification class, and now you're a coach, you're going to be featured in the Mighty Networks. You're going to be featured in the Mighty Networks for all the other traffic we're about to drive to our Mighty Networks. If people want to come through and just be casual, don't want to pay nothing, they'll still see the featured coaches. To be listed as a featured coach, you will help. You're a generator, so you're going to have to pay $20 a month or something, because if you're charging $300 for a reading or $500 for a reading, and then you're doing, let's just say you're doing $20 a month or $25 a month. Coaches got $25 a month. What's that? 400, oh, take four, that's $300 a year. So all you need to do is one reading to pay for you to be on a platform that me and him is driving thousands of people through, that I don't even want to read. I don't even want to really do readings like that for the next 50 years, like I started for the last 10 and 15. And I'm showing you that it ain't that hard as long as you in your mechanics. I'm a projector. Boom, we got a whole line of projectors over here where generators can just come look for them. You a projector and like, oh, I need somebody to buy something from me. Here's a whole pool of generators. You just go over there and say, hey, generators, my projector self, I have something for you. Ta-da. Oh, I'm here to inspire everybody. I'm a manifester. Take this. Boop, 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 boop. It's about to be much larger than where we at right now. So that's the announcement. Does anybody have comments, questions, feedback on this? Is anybody else excited besides myself?
Yes, this is awesome. Great. Thank you for leading the way. So yeah, I'm excited. Looking forward to it. Thanks. Thanks, Bill One. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yes, because she don't want to build it. She's in her mechanics. She absolutely has no intentions of trying to be like, she want to know when can I come on there and get some money, which is okay to me. It doesn't bother me any. But I don't, and because I know she's a manifester, I'm not gonna ask her for to help me build it. But I'm gonna ask her to come on there and inspire some people and run her mouth.
Right. And for all y'all trying to figure out what should I be doing? How should I do this? I don't really know. I mean, maybe I don't know. Go on Mighty Network and hit up Renee. She's a manifester. She got all the fucking ideas in the world. Use your mechanics. That's what we doing this for. This ain't just for y'all to be taking in and just sitting on it. Like, use your mechanics. Use your mechanics. Live in your mechanics. You got to walk this. You on mute.
Ruben, you was coming off of mute. Do you have something to say? Comments, questions, feedback?
No, sorry, I was mistake.
Okay, no problem. Yes, this goes for Edith. She gonna be out here. All the babies gonna be out here. Everybody got a role to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm really on the, I'm gonna work with the willing. If you're willing to run, we're gonna build something for you to run in. We're gonna build something to make sure we stay together as because community is all that's really happening right now. One of the other reasons I'm going to Bali is to expand community and learn technology I can't learn here. The environment is not right. Not for what I want. It's right for some other things, but I'm a mountain dude. I'm finna go try to find me a volcano to get close to with some water by it so I can taste everything. I'm talking about my mechanics, all right? So, yeah. He must have got off. Boy, I was getting ready to damn give y'all a show enough bonus today. But
nah, he's still on.
Where is it? Oh. Baba. Nityama. He talking because I can tell he ain't listening to me. Hold it 1 second. Well, I can see how he lounging, but that ain't getting ready to happen today.
He big lounging too.
He big lounging too. That's big lounging right there. If y'all looking in the joint, he big lounging right now. That's big lounging right there. I hope it inspires y'all to go chase your teachers. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go chase mine. I don't really want to lounge that hard. However, well, that's not true. For 3 months out of the year, I do want to lounge that hard. But I'm a generator. He's a projector. You know what I'm saying? So it's about to be a new day, and I appreciate everybody showing up for class this evening. Podcasts, it's a lot of stuff we're getting ready to get into. But tonight it's 9:30, and somebody told me I'm always on a 3 and 4 hour class, and that's not true tonight because I can be out of here before 9:30 tonight. Hold that. Oh, yeah. Big
Thank you,
shouts
Miss
out.
Projector.
What you say?
I said, thank you, Miss Projector. I ain't gonna call him out.
It's a soft voice on his line. Could be. I don't know. He been on one lately. He might not care about that right now. Big shouts out to everybody that's on the YouTube channel that's checking us out right now. Can I help with the space in any way? Looking for a way to work and learn. Now you got to pay your way. I already have a whole team of people who already pay. I can't let you come in and ask you to do something. If I need some help, I'm gonna ask somebody that's already in the academy. I ain't gonna ask nobody that's outside the academy to come and help. So if you want to learn, you're gonna have to join the academy and pay your way like everybody else. That's why you don't see this on a YouTube channel every night, because this is a private class. So if I switch over to the gallery view, what do you see? You see all these people that are working, coming and paying, being present, showing up. So it'll be disrespectful of me to let somebody come in who ain't even begun to pay their way when I got all the help I need right here. And I got dedicated help here when I can say, I'm looking for some generators, and they'll be like, all right, I'm looking for some manifestors. All right, I'm looking for some Manny Gens. So at this point, nah. If you say I'm in any way you're looking for a way to work and learn, then join the class. Everybody you looking on here, join the class. This is the people who came to class tonight. 20 of us. We got over 200 members. So, but we'll see you. We'll see you when the joint open at Mighty Networks. Go ahead, Bill Juan.
Back to it. It's about positioning. It's like we paid our way into rooms. Just like you got to pay your way into the room. Pay your way to get in the room. That's how you get in position. No more freebies. I get everybody listening to Gary Vaynerchuk, but nah, ain't no more freebies. We paid our way to get in the room. We paid our way to get in a lot of rooms. A lot of rooms. We built a lot of rooms. We paid our way to go and build other rooms. Pay your way to get in the room. Then you can learn and help out.
Right. Then you can help. That's what we looking for. These rooms ain't expensive. Yeah, he looking up. He gonna say that he is technically challenged. So he probably muted me and turned the volume down so he could talk to his peoples. So once again, you see, that's how I go. For me, I done seen Baba Kalindi pass away. I done seen Delbert Blair pass away. I done seen my grandmaster Sunyata pass away. And I seen jokers taking up GoFundMes to put them in the ground or to have ceremonies. And then you out here wondering, like, where's their information? Where's the book? Sunyata wrote one book. He should have had 50. Well, he do got some more over here, but where's all Delbert Blair's books? Where's where's Kalindi's books? I'm a historian. I'm not about to let a whole nother generation of wisdom go somewhere, and I was right there. Then I was sitting there like, well, what should I do next? I'm gonna get in my mechanics. And he's a master projector. He's not no regular projector. He a master projector. So generators, go find your projectors. Projectors, stop talking about you don't know what to do. Just find you a generator. Get down with the get down. It's not hard. Anybody got comments, questions, feedback for this evening? He said power comes with a price. Big Lohan said I got to get serious with this. Right. And it's for the whole family. Where the babies at? I like to show off my talent levels. Is Anuket still on here? Maybe she ain't. Okay. Well, thank y'all for coming out tonight. It's 9:30. Let's take a nice big inhale through the nose. Slow exhale out the mouth. Namo Bhagavate, Trilopia, Pradavishistaya, Buddhaya, Bhagavate, Tadayata, Om. Visudaya, Sama, Tababasa, Sprana, Gata Gahana, Sabaha, Vasudi, Abasakatu, Man. Sagatu, Verivikana, Amir to Abasakai, Man, Mantra Padai, Aharu, Ayusam, Durani. So the higher, Gagana Vasudius, Nisa, Vajai, Vasudi, Sahasa, Ramzi, Sam Kodite, Sarvatati Gati, Avalokani, Sat Paramita, Paraparani. Sarvatati Gati, Herdaya, Anastita, Anastite, Mahamudra. Vajrakaya, Samatana Vasudi, Savarano, Paya de Gate, Paravasudi, Pratinivitaya, Sudi, Samaya, Anastite, Mani, Mahamani, Tatota, Bukti, Parasudi, Visputa, Budisudi, Jaya, Vajaya, Smara, Sarva, Buddha, Anastita, Sudi, Vajra, Garbe, Vajram, Bhavatu, Mama Siriam, Sarva Satvanam, Kakaya, Paravasudi, Sarvagata, Parasudi, Sarvatati Gati Sinkame, Samavasayantu, Sarvatati Gati Samavasa, Anastite, Budaya, Vibodaya, Samanta Parasudi. Sarvatati got the Herdaya, Anastite, Mahamudra, Swaha. On 3, we hit them with the peace. One time, come off of mute and hit them with the peace. 2 times, 3 times. Peace.